welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Rachel Amma. So I've had a lot of requests for really simple, delicious meals that you can maybe make in bulk for the family or meals that students can make. Now, when I think about my student life, there is one meal in particular that seems to take over, and that was a tuna pasta bake, a tomato tuna pasta bake. I literally ate that thing like nearly every day. Student life. So today I'm gonna share with you guys a vegan version of the tomato tuna pasta bake, which is so delicious, bursting full of flavor. It is like having tuna, except there is no tuna involved. So I'm so excited to share this recipe with you guys. I'm sure you're gonna like it. I really hope you're gonna like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am here every Sunday with new recipes and content to share with you guys. And please give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for the vegan tuna pasta bake. Oh yeah. So the ingredients that we are going to be using this week for this week's recipe are chopped tomatoes to make a really delicious, simple tomato sauce. We're also going to be adding in a bit of balsamic vinegar to kind of add a little bit of sweetness and a bit more depth. We're also using oregano to season it. And I've got some fresh parsley and basil, which I'm going to get from my garden. It's raining right now, so I'm going to get it in a minute. And then we are using penne pasta. When I think about pasta bakes, to me, it kind of is a penne pasta. And for our fish, we are using heart of palm. Now, I've shared this with you guys before when I made a vegan ackee and saltfish, so it's just gonna take on the seafood flavors. It doesn't have much of a taste, much of a flavor. It's slightly salty and really simple to kind of manipulate into fish. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna season it up with some nori sheets, of course, to take on the seafood flavors, and as well as some coconut aminos, which you could also use soy or tamari, whichever you prefer. Some garlic, red onion, and I got some vegan cheese to turn it into a pasta bake. Then we've got some capers, which are gonna add a saltiness to it. So the first thing we're gonna do is season up our heart of palm. So the heart of palm, for anyone interested, is the inside of a palm tree. So you count it as fruit and vegetables. So you just want to open it up. You can see they are full on hearts of palm. So you just want to chop them up, tear them apart to get your desired consistency. Then I'm going to put them in an airtight jar, fill it all the way up, and then I'm going to begin to make my tuna marinade. So I'm adding coconut aminos, nori flakes, a bit of liquid smoke, and some garlic granules, but I will list the full ingredients for you guys on my website. And I'm adding 1.5 cups of warm water. So I'm adding this to my palm hearts, give it a good shake and put the lid on tight. So we're gonna let that sit, marinate, soak all the flavors in, and meanwhile we're gonna make our tomato sauce. I'm just gonna very finely slice up my onions. So onions, chopping, and mascara are not a good combination. You guys left me loads of tips last time, so I've taken the tips on board. I now wash my knife before I slice my onions, and it does help so much, so thank you guys for that. I'm gonna oil my pan so I can begin to saute them. You can saute in water, whichever takes your fancy. And you just really wanna sweat them out, get them nice and soft, and as you can see, they're very slightly starting to caramelize. And then I'm gonna add my garlic. I like to add garlic after because I really don't want the garlic to burn, and burnt garlic is not the one. Then I'm gonna add in my oregano, and I'm adding about 1 tablespoon. And this is when you can begin to smell the garlic, the oregano, and it's really, really, really nice. Then I'm going in with a good amount of black pepper and a pinch of salt. Give it a good mix, and then you're gonna add your chopped tomatoes. So the acidity in some tomato sauces can be a bit too strong, and it makes the sauce a bit too bitter, which is why when you buy them, a lot of the time they do add sugar. So we're not gonna add sugar today, we are gonna add balsamic vinegar because that will add a bit of a sweetness and a little bit of depth without adding sugar. So you just wanna put in roughly about 1 teaspoon. Now I'm gonna give it a good mix, and the longer that I leave this to sit, the more the acidity is gonna start to leave. Now I'm just gonna add some pasta to some hot water. We've let this sit, and now it's turned into an even more salty, fishy heart of palm, which is gonna mimic tuna. You can see how much the heart of palm is absorbing the colors and the flavors. So I'm just draining it to get rid of the excess liquid. But don't throw it away because you can use this as a fish sauce replacement, a vegan fish sauce. Add this to your stir fry with tamarind and you are sorted. As you can see, this has really taken on the visual effect of tuna. It does look extremely similar to regular tuna. Now I'm adding a tablespoon of capers. You can add more or less depending on how much you love capers. Give it a really good mix. Then I'm adding in my vegan tuna replacement. You can add as much or as little as you like. At this point, you could also add more nori sheets to the sauce if you want it even more fish-like. And as a vegan, it's really good to get things like seaweed into your diet because there are micronutrients that you might not get otherwise. And look at this amazing looking pasta sauce. Now I'm just adding in some cooked pasta that is slightly undercooked. You don't want it soft, you want it slightly undercooked because we're gonna put it under the oven to melt the vegan cheese, which means it's gonna continue to cook a bit more. You can have this sauce however you want to have it. You don't have to have it with wheat pasta. Completely up to you. Cool, so now I'm gonna go and get some fresh herbs from my garden. So I'm just gonna cut off some of the parsley I've got here and also some of the basil, which just smells incredible. Oh, it smells so good, but it's so cold out here. Winter is proper on its way. So I'm just gonna coat my pasta in my fresh basil, which is really, really fragrant, and then give it a really good mix. Now that it's all prepared, we're gonna turn this into a pasta bake. And the way to do that is to add a vegan cheese. Now this is the one I like to use because it's made from coconut oil. I do avoid soy where I can in my diet, and a lot of vegan cheeses are soy, and this is not. Grating on the vegan cheese. Let's put this bad boy under the grill, let the vegan cheese melt and turn this into a proper pasta bake. Now you do not have to use vegan cheese. This is just for me to show you how to do it for a pasta bake, but you do not have to. And then this is the finished pasta dish. Now I felt like the vegan cheese took away from how amazing this pasta sauce is. So I did take a lot of it off because it really doesn't need it, guys. I was trying to do the pasta bake effect, but I really feel like it's better without the vegan cheese, and it's better just with some nutritional yeast and maybe some macadamia nuts, black pepper and parsley to garnish, and a little drizzle of a quality extra virgin olive oil. Ah, glorious. So let's do the final taste test.
I'm living my best life.
It tastes like I'm eating a tuna tomato pasta. Wow. That is so delicious. The heart of palm tastes like it could be tuna. And the tomato sauce is so tasty. It's very slightly sweet without added sugar, and it's just got the parsley and the basil and the oregano, and it really hits the spot. Really hits the spot. Oh, that, I know I sound like I'm being dramatic, but that honestly tastes like a really tasty tuna tomato pasta bake. I'm gonna list the full recipe on my website so you guys can follow it. Also, you can use the tuna for so many different things. I've got some left over, so tomorrow I might make like a tuna toasty sandwich, vegan of course. Like, it's so versatile. I'm so glad I could share this recipe with you guys. Also, you really don't need to add vegan cheese on top. I would really enjoy this sauce with some tagliatelle or maybe some spaghetti. But as a pasta bake, it works separately. It works completely up to your preference. It's like tuna pasta, but it's not tuna. Sorry, I'm gassed because I'm just excited for the fact that I'm gonna go and eat this now and just chill out. If you enjoyed this video and this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up, as they all really count and they really help my channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am here every week, every Sunday, new videos and new content, new recipes to share with you guys. So make sure you're subscribed so you get alerted. You might also need to press that bell button so YouTube actually lets you know that there is a video on my channel that's new. Now the microphone died, but I was just basically saying thank you guys so much for watching this. If you make the recipe, let me know on Instagram. Tag me in it so I can see it. And I will see you all here next week.
I'm living my best life. Ain't going back. Pillow talk way too risky. I can't trust these moments. You might use them against me. Make me more like